Okay, let's chat. So, let's actually put the volume down for this too. So, it has come to my attention that we're lacking with some self confidence right now. I was actually journaling. Sorry, little lip gloss break. Recently, I bought a journal and I've actually been writing on it every single day. Every time I'm done with a page, I literally sit back and I read it out loud. Pretty much all of this is just affirmations and goals and things that I'm grateful for that happened in that day. Honestly, I was just thinking about it and I really have came a long way as far as changing my mentality on certain things and just seeing things in a way more positive way. One thing that I'm extremely proud of myself for is how much confidence I have gained in the last year. I don't think that I have ever really acted upon lacking confidence, but I will say that now looking back, I really do see a difference with how I go about certain things and really just how good I feel about myself, not gonna lie. So I actually put a list together and I just asked myself, what helped you become more confident? And whenever I was going through this little journey of just trying to find myself again, I would watch a lot of videos on this topic or just on random topics that I was dealing with. Or honestly, if you see my YouTube feed, it's mostly inspirational videos, motivating videos, soft living videos. I really do think they help, and it has opened my mind to different ideas. Okay, one thing that I really feel like helped me and boosted up my confidence a lot was dressing up every day. I know when you're in a rush, you're probably not even thinking about getting ready, but I promise you, if you actually make time for it and make an effort to do your makeup, dress up, literally play dress up with yourself. Just throw on something nice. Even if you're not doing anything, I promise you that automatically is going to make you feel so much better. It's kind of like when guys get their haircut and all of a sudden they have all these errands to run. Yeah. It's one of those things. But seriously, I actually have to look good every day because I do work in the beauty industry. So I try to make an effort to look good for work. But even when I'm not working, I really do try to look put together all the time. And I'm not saying beat your face. The makeup I'm wearing today is really what I do every day now. Just think about it this way. So, everyone has that one person that does not like you, which honestly, at the end of the day, who the fuck cares? But dress up like you're about to see your biggest hater, okay? And Miss Girl's always hating on you. Ideally, you would like to like bomb.com, okay? You obviously don't want to look like a bum. Like I said, at the end of the day, who the fuck cares? But it's more about just yourself. It's more about just feeling good. It's more about do it for you. Because I promise you, when you look good, you're gonna be feeling yourself. It's kind of like when you get ready every once in a while and now you can't leave the snap cam alone. Okay? It has to be like that. Just dress up and I promise you it's just going to make you feel so good about yourself. So just try to make time for it. I feel like that would be one of the biggest advice I can give is make an effort not for anyone else but for yourself and just for that feeling to make you feel good. Okay, so another one, you have to accept that you're pretty, girl. Like, you just have to do it. Nowadays, it can be very easy to start to compare yourself to these Instagram influencers or even on TikTok, y'all. I be seeing girls post their little selfie slides and I'm like, girl, you is so cute. But you just have to accept that you are pretty. Everyone is so pretty. The thing is that we're all different types of pretty. I mean, there's like more e-girl pretty, there's the more edgy pretty. BBL lips done pretty. Not any hate towards any BBL girls. Like, y'all are some baddies. For example, everyone has a type. And if you say you don't have a type, I know you lying, okay? Because if I was to ask you, would you date a short guy or a tall guy, and you say tall, then that's your type, okay? That's part of your type, because I just don't want to hear it, okay? It's kind of like that. There's just so many different styles of pretty, you know? You just have to know that you are pretty. Don't compare yourself to anyone else, because at the end of the day, no one is like you. I know that they say everyone has a twin in the world, but even Miss Girl does not have your same brains, does not have your same set of organs, okay? Like, you're the only you here. For example, I'm the only Sharon. There's no one in this world that thinks exactly like me. There's no one in this world that looks exactly like me. Even my twin somewhere in the world, one of her eyebrows is probably higher than the other, or I know that's the case for me. But so accept that you are very unique, and just know that no one can do it exactly like you. That's why you got to do it, okay? Something else that really helped me were affirmations and, honestly, complimenting myself. I actually started this not too long ago, but I've been really sticking to it, and I really do think that it has completely changed my mindset, and it has really helped with my self-confidence. You just got to be nice to yourself. No one is going to hype you up like you can hype yourself up. Be your biggest fan, honestly. I wake up really early, and I'll make sure that when I'm driving to the gym or wherever I'm going, I take some time and I just repeat what I want to be and what I think I am. For example, just like anything, if you want to be more bold, say it. I am bold. If you want to be more, if you want to feel more beautiful, just say I am beautiful. I usually tell myself, you know, I'm bold, I'm beautiful, I'm assertive, I'm intelligent, I'm creative. Anything you want to be, speak that to yourself. You know, your subconscious mind cannot accept or reject anything. So whatever you put in it is what you're going to start to be. So literally speak it into existence. Tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I am loved, I am strong. And it's going to feel a little bit silly at first, just because you're just saying all this random stuff, but it's not random, okay? It's not random stuff. This is for you, you know? If no one can give you reassurance, you give it to yourself, because at the end of the day, this, oh my God, this setup is like so cute, but I gotta make sure I'm sitting there on this damn thing. Yeah, girl, if no one is going to give you that reassurance, you give it to yourself, okay? You say that you are hot, you are beautiful, you are the bomb.com, and eventually you're going to start to be her, you know? You just have to tell yourself, though. You do have to push that upon yourself. And stop telling yourself, oh, it's because I'm slow, or oh, I'm stupid, or I'm dumb, or just do not even go there, because those things make the biggest difference. Your mouth is so powerful. So just seriously watch what you say, because whatever you say, you really are speaking it into existence. So just be more mindful of how you talk to yourself, how you treat others, because the mouth is very powerful. My next tip that I have is gain a skill or a hobby. This is mostly so you can flex on yourself and so that it makes you feel good. Us as humans, when we create something and it's good, we're just like, damn, like I did that, you know? And it's just always important to keep your mind running. So, for example, for me, I started going to the gym last year, and I have always struggled with gaining weight, and it was something that I was always so insecure about. I've just always been so petite. My aunts on my dad's side have always been so skinny, some skinny legends. But you know, times have definitely changed, and I know, especially now, it can be very hard for skinny girls to feel appreciated, because right now, um, being thick is what's in. But really, I had always said that I wanted to get into the gym, but I feel like when you're in a relationship, you don't really take yourself as serious on certain things that you want to do. But whenever I was going through my breakup, I just needed a distraction, and I was like, you know what? I mean, I had so much time on my hands. I just really needed something to get my mind off of it. So once I started going, and I fell in love. And it takes 30 days to create a habit. When I tell y'all I was in a role trying to go as much as I could, I really did try really hard to make this a habit, but it doesn't even necessarily have to be going to the gym, but just to make something, literally paint something. If you're into beats, make a beat. Just when you're creating something and you get good at it, you automatically gain confidence, because you're just like, oh yeah, like this is what I can do. You know what I mean? It's more for yourself. It's more to feed your own ego. It's more to help yourself feel like you have a purpose. I mean, everyone has a purpose, but sometimes it's harder for people to find their purpose. So do that for yourself, and it's automatically going to make you feel better that you are actually creating something and that you're good at something. Just kind of brainstorm and try everything. Literally try everything. Whether you're good at everything or you're bad at everything, at least trying everything will help you check things off of your list. Whenever I was in high school, I have never been the type to really go anywhere. As far as like parties, I've never been a party person. I really honestly never went out like that. My freshman year, I got my first boyfriend and we lasted for 3 years. After him, we broke up and I got into another relationship, and I was with him for another 3 years. So I feel like most of my teenage life I was in a relationship, and maybe that's why I didn't really go out anywhere too. Not to say that they were controlling me, but I just didn't really find an interest. But also, it was just really not my personality. But again, once I went through my breakup last year, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to put myself more out there. And so I started going out more. I started going out with my friends more, and I do not regret it. It really did help me be more open to conversation. I learned how to open a conversation myself, because I feel like I've always been so awkward about that. And even now, I feel like I can still be a little awkward sometimes. But I do think that me working in the hair industry definitely helps a lot, because I do see a lot of people. So I really did have to gain confidence, because if I sounded unsure about anything, then what makes me think my client is going to feel secure with me? So I did have to work on, being more assertive, and also trying to have a more open-end conversation and not really shutting off so quick. Once you start talking to more people, and once you actually try to make an effort continuing conversation, it's going to become so much easier for you, and that is just going to make you have a lot more confidence, because you're going to feel like that bitch. Okay, I really do like filming these videos, but my mouth's getting a little dry over here, y'all. Okay, something to piggyback ride with the other one was take more pictures. Literally, take more pictures, because I feel like taking more pictures or intentionally dressing up to take pictures helped me gain my confidence, but also helped me understand my good angles, understand what angles I do not like. And that right there helps out a lot, because I feel like I have always thought that I was not photogenic. I'm not saying that there isn't people that are naturally photogenic and it just comes so natural to them. Lucky y'all, but I feel like I was not one of those people. So taking more pictures really helped me understand what angles I like. And then I started to feel like, okay, it's not me, and it's mostly how I angle this camera or how someone took my picture or whatever. Once you know your good angles, you're gonna naturally start to feel yourself more when you're taking pictures, because you'll know, like, I'm gonna hit a little Ariana Grande, but I'm gonna be like, only on this side, please. Not to be shady, I love my girl Ari. Anyways, just knowing your good angles is gonna make you more confident as far as like taking pictures with other people and stuff, because you'll know, like, oh, actually, girl, this is my side, sorry. Also, once you get those good pics, you're gonna be like, damn, like, I'm actually cute as fuck, you know? It's not you, it's just the angles, girl. Like, seriously, figure it out, and I promise you, you're gonna feel so much better because it's not you, I'm telling you. Okay, so this might be a little bit cliche, and I'm sure you've heard it many times, but truly just stop caring about what people say. I know it's easier said than done, but also something I did want to throw in there is I've actually have been trying to get closer to God, and if anything, most important one for last is just talk to God. And I know that it can be a very controversial topic, but I used to say, I'm not really that religious, but I pray every night. But honestly, at this point, I am that religious, you know, and do pray every night. But now I try to read the Bible to try to get closer to God. But once you have that bond and relationship with Him, I promise you, you're naturally going to stop caring what people think, because who cares? Everyone has flaws. You have your own flaws. Other people have flaws. Who are you to judge? You know, there's things that people do not know about you. And since there are things that people don't know about you, then there must be things that you don't know about other people. You know, everyone is not perfect. But at the end of the day, who cares? Who cares? Like, seriously, why would I care about what Sally has to think about me? I don't care, Sally. Leave me alone. Just having that peace of mind of really just completely shutting all of that off is going to give you so much more confidence, because you're really going to stop to feel this like invisible tension that's there. I actually have been going through a small social media break, and I've actually never really tried to have a social media break. Recently, I was just like, you know what? I just felt like it was taking a lot of my time, and so it was kind of impulsive. I started in February, but really because sometimes when I start to feel like lost a little bit, I usually fast. So, for example, last year I fasted and I gave up going out. So, I didn't go out for a whole month, and I set the intention, you know, like, this is for you, Lord, and I need clarity, you know, and He definitely gave it to me. I didn't listen, but I'm a human being, and sometimes we just tend to fall short, you know. But that's the amazing thing about God, is he's a loving person, you know. He's a loving and forgiving God, and as long as you're trying to become a better person and change your habits, he'll hear you out, you know. And this time around, I decided to give up my personal Instagram for a month. And it is kind of hard for me to really give up social media, because that's really my job. That's how I get most of my clients. So, really, what I've been doing is I just logged out of my personal Instagram, and if I did it myself, I knew that I was slack, and that's the only reason why I decided to fast instead, because I knew that if I promised to God that I wasn't going to get on it, I would take it more serious. So at first it was a little bit hard, not gonna lie. But now, oh my gosh, like, I have so much peace of mind. I don't think you realize how much tension comes with being on social media. And it's not even nothing serious. It's mostly just little things like oh, I posted a story and now I'm like looking at who saw it, you know? And it's not even that I care who saw it, it's mostly just habit, you know? For example, my explore page is filled with so many pretty girls, so many cute IG influencers, and it can be a little bit hard to not compare yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and I am a very confident person myself. I am very secure in myself. I know what I can bring to the table, and because of that, I don't really get intimidated by other people. But I mean, I still think like, damn, like she looks so good, or oh my gosh, like her body is cute as fuck, or her sense of style is so cute, and you subconsciously start to compare yourself without even noticing. But seriously, I really encourage everyone to take at least a whole week away from social media. Like literally log out, don't log in for nothing, okay? For nothing. Just see how you feel. Not for a week, because that's not going to be enough. Well, it would be a good start. If you really struggle with not being on social media, a week is fine. But really, like 2 weeks. Do it for 2 weeks, and I promise you, it's just going to give you this feeling of, I don't know, like you feel a little bit more free for some reason. You'll start to notice that social media really does take more energy than you think. So recently, I've only been allowing myself to be on there for like once a month. At first, I was going to come back after February, and I did come back for a little bit, but after the social media break, I low-key felt like I was moving backwards because I found myself doing the same little small habit. And again, it's not like I was looking for anyone specifically. It was mostly just habit. And I was like, you know what? I decided to do it again. So I am not going back until April 1st. But really, it's because at this point, I'm just doing like monthly check-ins. And I actually have the cutest pictures to post. Seriously. We're about to be done. Hold on. So I'm really excited to come back and just pop out with those, okay? But then I'm out again. So I know this was kind of a different video, but I do want to start making more of these types of videos. I don't want to just do vlogs. I actually have a lot of plans for this channel. I want to do more fashion videos. I want to do lifestyle videos. I want to do advice videos. These really help me so much, and I have definitely had a lot of moments watching these types of videos. So if I can help someone out, I would love to do that for someone. Anyways, I really enjoy doing this more chill video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.